I'm in Kanazawa. Mikey's boxing this afternoon, and I'm up here. I think this is important breaking news, right? And I'm just signing in to wait for some people to show up here. Okay. I think I'm signed in now. It's kind of broken. Kind of weird. I go to sign in. There, I've signed in. They got something broken with their code. Good morning. Good morning, sir. It's 7 a.m. in the morning here in Japan, and let's get some. Let's start the show off with a little bit of music. Let's get this turned on here. I don't know what the snow is like. Has it been snowing all night? I don't know. On there. Some raging Antifa. I was thinking, JS, we need to do some posters and stuff like that. Let's treat Raging Antifa as a band. What do you think? I was thinking about that, right? Raging Antifa is a band. Wow. How do they move shit like that, though? Don't they need a truck and shit to move? Well, people think it's the only thing is, haven't you noticed, like, who is it? They ask you, who is it? But no, it's not a band, but we treat it like a band. It's not a band. Because, oh, it's Raving Antifa. Oh, it's Raging Mad, you know? Set up the, because I think, oh, it's Raving Antifa. I don't know. Let's go up here.
Aksener not Voronus lads.
Aye. You listen to Raving Antifa.
Trucks, lights flashing red and blue, tearing families apart in the dead of night. Nothing new. Kids in cages, mothers crying, fathers gone without a trace. While the man in the gold tower laughs in America's face. He signs the orders, pumps his fist, calls it keeping us safe. But it's just hate, dressed in red hats, waving flags of disgrace. They scream about freedom while they build the walls higher. Preach about Jesus, but set the world on fire. Fake fuck Christians, Peter loving Nazis, hiding behind the cross while they drag us to our knees. Fake fuck Christians, Peter loving Nazis, MAGA's burning America down, and they're proud of the disease.
All right, welcome. We got a German in here. Zine is here, mir, ihr Papier. Chris, don't speak German. Meine Mutter ist Deutsch. Ich spreche ein bisschen, a little bit. Welcome to the channel. Welcome, Germany, to the channel. All right, how's everyone doing? So the big news is, all right, is that the Trump dance? No, it ain't the Trump dance. No, the Trump dance is this.
The hate, love thy neighbor, lest they're brown or coming through the gate. Fake fuck Christians.
When you're when you see the jack off, the double jack off, that's the Trump dance. Trump is, he loves the big beautiful bill, right? He's always thinking about the penis, just like the the ICE agent with his dick hanging out. It's pretty fucking sad. How you doing, Average Joe? All right. So the big news is that it turns out that the third shot by Ross is what assassinated Good, right? So the first shot went through her shoulder or something, her arm, right? Okay, wasn't catastrophic. The second shot through the side went through her chest, right? Side, and wasn't catastrophic. The third shot, right? Because he had time to aim, boom, boom, and the third shot really aimed right there, right? This is the shot right here. Let me show you the third shot, okay? Okay, I'm going to show you the third shot. Got to see the third shot, and you can see it. The guy is spaced, right? He is. Look at that. Third shot, right there. Third shot, boom, temple. Look at that, lined up right on her temple. I'll give you a better view, like a little back view, a little bit, right? Here is from a distance. Third shot, boom, right in the temple. Okay. So, yeah. So in the court of law, right? He can justify the third shot. He can't even justify the second shot. Why did he take 3 shots? He assassinated her. This guy's an assassin. And you have to understand, she didn't use any deadly force, right? See, that argument there, she didn't use deadly force. Her car was turned away. How was there deadly force? How was there deadly force? Her car was not even pointing in his direction, okay? Also, there is a mandate by ICE and Border Control not to stand in front of cars, also not to shoot at cars. So why was he standing in front of the cars there, right? All right. Why was he standing in front of the car? Andre, why was he standing? There is policy since when they investigated. Right. Let me show you. All right. Here, let's pull up the evidence here. Hold on. I want you to talk about the Border Patrol independent investigation of 61 shootings that ultimately came up with new policy that agents should not stand in front of cars. And what they found, what agents were actually shooting using the excuse of deadly force to execute and shoot individuals in cars. Here you go. She wasn't blocking the road. In the videos before.
Yeah, you're talking about that 2013 independent review by the Police Executive Research Forum.
Yeah.
They looked at 67 deadly force incidents by Border Patrol from 2010 to
Ross
2012.
was a member then. That's
what
where
stuck
Ross...
out was in a bunch of cases, like 15 involving vehicles, agents were deliberately stepping in front of moving cars to stop them.
Just like
putting
Ross.
themselves in danger, then firing when the vehicle came toward them.
Yeah.
Basically using the car as the justification for deadly force, even when there wasn't any other threat.
No.
The report called that out as risky and unnecessary, saying it created situations where shooting seemed justified, but could have been avoided. That led to the policy update in 2014.
Policy update.
Agents were told not to stand in front of
Not
or
to
block
stand in
moving
front of
vehicles
cars
with their
or
bodies,
block.
and generally not to shoot at fleeing cars unless there's deadly force being used by means other than the vehicle itself.
So
It's
why
wild
was he
how that old issue
standing?
seems to echo some of the recent stuff we're seeing.
Yeah. So why was he standing? Yeah, and the crazy thing is Ross was a trainer. He knew better. He was part of Border Patrol back then. He knew of this. Why was he standing in front of the car, right? And the other thing too, the autopsy just came out, and it was the third shot, right, through her temple that killed her, and her car was nowhere near him.
Yeah, that's the wild part about this Renee Good shooting with Jonathan Ross. He was ex-Border Patrol from 2007 to 2015, then ICE, and a firearms instructor on top of that. He absolutely would have known about that 2014 policy change, telling agents not to put themselves in front of moving vehicles just to create a deadly force justification.
That's what he did.
But videos show him walking right up and positioning himself at the front left of her SUV, even as she was trying to maneuver away. And yeah, the independent autopsy just dropped, like yesterday or the day before, shows she took 3 shots, one in the left forearm, one in the right breast, and the fatal one to the left side of her head, near the temple, that exited the right side. Family's lawyers say that headshot, probably the one through the driver's side window as she pulled past him, is what killed her. And at that point, the car wasn't threatening him anymore. It's exactly the kind of scenario that Old Review warned against.
Yeah, so here's a guy who was in Border Patrol at the time, knew about this behavior, is an actual trainer. So he would have trained Border Patrol and ICE not to stand in front of cars. And yet he is personally videotaping it, right? He's holding the phone with his right hand, standing in front, putting himself in potential, deadly force justification, but he's on the right side. Notice, here's the car. He's standing here. So he's not really, but he's close enough to get one shot. Oh, but he missed her. Oh, he did another shot. Oh, he didn't get her. Oh, third shot is the doozer. Right through the temple, out the other side, point blank range. The car is literally 3 feet away from him. The guy assassinated good, right? Assassinated good, right? Doesn't matter. You don't shoot someone, dude. Jazz bass. All right. What was she being detained for? Did they identify themselves as police officers? They're just masked men with guns, right? They didn't identify. They weren't detaining her. She wasn't blocking traffic. You have videos of cars going by her. She waves the car by her. Go ahead. She was backing up, turning around, right? She was smiling. She wasn't any threat. She wasn't brandishing any weapons. She was assassinated by ICE. That is exactly what happened, all right? Look at that, lady ranking up, getting those cryptos. Well done, lady, right? Okay. All right, there's no America first, dude. There's no Israel first. They're both Nazis, all right, on that. Yeah, we're talking about Renee, okay? We're talking about how the autopsies come out, and now we understand that she was assassinated, okay? She was assassinated. Listen to Kyle, all right?
But a lot of stuff to get through today. So right off the jump here, I'm not sure how many of you guys saw this by now, but there was an independent autopsy that was done on Renee Good. And they found out that it's the 3rd shot that killed her. So the first shot was a non-lethal shot through her forearm. The second one was a non-lethal shot through her breast. And the 3rd one was right through the temple. So in other words, Jonathan Ross assassinated her. That's what happened. And the shot that killed her was the one that is least defensible in a court of law. So yet again, if we had a trial on this, I think the conclusion would be pretty clear. And that's the whole reason that they're bending over backwards to not have a trial over this. And as you guys can see, there's Salem.
All right, there you go. And they're hiding. The independent investigation was taken. There's no independent investigation on this at all. So Rob is like, so what? So what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rob is like, so what?
The independent autopsy lines up exactly with what you're saying. 3 gunshot paths. Forearm, non-lethal. Breast, non-lethal. And the fatal one entering near the left temple and exiting the right side.
Yeah.
Family's lawyers are hammering that the headshot came last, after any possible vehicle threat had passed, making it way harder to justify. And on the trial front, DOJ already said they're not touching it federally, citing immunity stuff. And there's no state charges yet. Looks like that's why folks are saying they're avoiding accountability big time. It's frustrating as hell how this plays out.
Well, the thing is that if it was a new, all right, I could buy kind of like it's a new agent, only 47 days. I can buy it as a new agent, only, 47 days. It's funny, 47 days. Why only 47 days? Not gone through, doesn't have trigger control, wasn't taught, didn't know the dangers of standing in front of a car, had his phone out, I knew. But the thing is, see, this was a guy who knew about this action. This is a guy who was a marksman. This is a guy who trained other ICE officers. See, that's where this whole argument of deadly force falls through, because this is someone who had 15 years experience, right? You have to admit that. This is someone who knew what he was doing. Why was he filming? Why was he taking? And at the end of it, he was looking at the film. He was looking at the film. It's though he was like, oh, I'm going to film assassinating something. I'm going to be able to show my buddies. Oh, look what I did. I shot that bitch right. And he's called it, they also use that whole derogatory, fucking bitch, Look at that. That says everything. As a psychologist, what does that say you about his state of mind? I love AI.
That mix of filming the whole thing, then reviewing it right after. Like replaying the footage while she's dying. Screams a total detachment, almost voyeuristic thrill in what he just did.
Yeah.
Add to it the fucking bitch line, that's classic dehumanization. You strip away empathy so it's easier to pull the trigger and walk away. Someone with 15 years, trainer, marksman. He wasn't reacting in panic or heat. That's deliberate, predatory behavior.
Yeah.
Like he wanted proof, wanted to relive it, maybe even brag later. Honestly, sounds more like ego and power trip than any split-second fear.
Exactly. And look at how all these people try to defend this. You understand that, let me show you another image. Okay, I want to show you another image. All right. Look at this image here. The same type of people. This is the time of depraved motherfuckers that we have here, dude. I want you to look at this here. Look at this image right here, right? I want to show you this image. This is the same sick motherfuckers, right? Look, this is a woman. They're holding down a woman. 3 guys are holding down a woman. And then at point blank range, look what they're doing, right? She didn't do any violence. She was just an auditor. There's videos showing her just standing there. They grabbed her, they threw her down, and this is sick. This is, you are not human. This shit is sick. What if she has respiratory issues, right? What if she had respiratory issues, right? She's an American. And all you individuals, you think, oh, she deserves it. She shouldn't have been out there. Well, guess what? If you don't exercise your First Amendment rights, people, you lose them, right? You don't want First Amendment rights. You don't, how about this guy here, right? How about this American right here, okay? How about this American? This is an American. This is okay to you too, right? This is okay. A senior citizen, right? Look, they look at his stomach. Is an American. They bashed in no Fourth Amendment, no Fifth Amendment, no due process, no articulation of crime or anything else. They bust down his door and they drug him out in his underwear with just a blanket around him, right? This is ICE. And see, you guys are so fucking stupid because you really don't understand. You're losing your Constitution. You're turning into a Russia. America's turning into a Russia. It means that you won't have free elections. You won't have any rights. He's going to take away your Second Amendment. You know that your Second Amendment is going next. You know that say bye-bye to your guns. Say bye-bye to your guns. Your Second Amendment is going. I'm going to explain why, right? Right? I'm going to explain why. Hey, Joe, welcome to the channel. Feel free to whack some of these Nazis, all right? We whack the Nazis in here. We whack them. You earn cryptos, earn your cryptos, earn some Bitcoin, whack it. This is a crypto system that I've developed, built on, Bitcoin and stuff. Whack these fuck turds, right? It's called Whack-A-Maga. Earn cryptos by whacking fucking dipshits, dude. All right, there you go. Slapped. Got a slap right on that. So you have to understand that ultimately, when you allow one group's constitutional rights to be abridged, to be deleted, then you're deleting your own constitutional rights. You see, the Constitution is only as strong as it holds up for all of us. The Constitution, right, isn't for a select individuals. The Constitution isn't for white people like me, right? The Constitution, see, all these racists, all these fake fuck Christians, pedo-loving Nazis, right? Look at them getting unhinged. Look at them getting unhinged. All these fake fuck Christian, pedo-loving Nazis, right? They're persecuted. Let me explain when I call you a fake fuck Christian. Let me explain that so you just know, right? You can't, if you don't feel anything for this person, if you feel nothing for this person, it means you're not a Christian, right? This is an American, no matter even if it wasn't an American, right? If it was, an undocumented, right? Even if it was a criminal who hasn't been convicted, he hasn't gone through, you are innocent, proven guilty, right? When you don't feel anything for that, when you don't feel anything for this, when you look at this, right? When you look at this and you say, oh, cool, a protester being held down, a female protester being held down by 3 dudes and being sprayed in her face with a chemical, with bear spray. Oh, cool, right? You're not a Christian. You are a fake fuck Christian, pedo-loving Nazi, all right? That's what you are, right? You are hated. God, you don't love God. You don't love Jesus. You don't believe in any of that. It's all bullshit, understand. Your whole life is bullshit. You have to understand that, okay? Because empathy is a foundational. Now listen, I'm an atheist. This is me. I'm Undao-Du. I'm the atheist monk coming to you from the heartland of Zen in Japan. This is me. This is AI that you're listening to. Here's the foundation of Bitcoin, right? Here's the programmable blockchain. This is Undao-Du. Undao-Du. That's who I am. Undao-Du. You see Undao-Du slapping you around. There's found ups, right? You can Google me. I was there with the founders of Ethereum. Ethereum was built on my work. I'm one of the founders of the blockchain, living in Japan. I've come out of retirement, right? Because I see this crazy shit happening here, right? And we need to speak out as Americans. This shit, if you do not have empathy, right? If you don't have empathy, then you're not a Christian. You're a fake fuck Christian. You're just cosplaying Christian, right? Number 2, you're a pedo lover. Trump hung out, right, with Epstein for 15 years. You think he didn't know it? Seriously? You think Trump didn't know Epstein was a fucking pedo? 15 years hanging out. We know with just the 2% of the, less than 2% of the Trump files, it's really Trump files because Epstein is dead. This is about Trump. Everyone wants the fucking files released because we know Trump is a pedo. We want the shit out there, right? We know now that he flew on his plane 8 times. He went to the island. We know from independent testimony that he was talking to a guy called Jeffrey about murdering Maria. We do know in Katie Johnson's case that Maria was an immigrant that was raped by Trump with her. This is in court documents. Why isn't Trump, right, arresting Katie Johnson for making false court? When you write an affidavit to a court and you basically accuse someone, that's legally binding. Why isn't Trump going after Katie Johnson? Go look her up. She details. Listen to her talk, the Katie Johnson talk, describing the rape scenario, the fixation Trump had on raping her and and Maria. It's crazy. It's so crazy. You guys are just so up. And the fact is, just see, here's the real test. Here's the real test. Imagine if Obama launched a crypto coin before he went into president and got hundreds of millions of dollars. Would you be okay with that? Imagine if Obama was best friends with Epstein for 15 years and went to all his parties, right? And there was actual court testimony, right? Affidavit saying that Obama raped multiple times a 13-year-old and her friend. Imagine how you'd feel. See, you can see how undetached you are, because the moment you start thinking, God damn, if Obama did this, if Obama was blowing up ships, if Obama stole Venezuela oil and offshored it, right? And, for his own personal slush fund, $500 million. Trump has stolen $500 million from Venezuela, offshored it in Qatar. Imagine if Obama gave Qatar a military base in the United States. Trump gave a military base to Qatar in the United States so them can fly around and train on jets, right? Imagine if Obama got a jet. See, all you have to start thinking is just apply everything Trump does, and just in your little pea brain, in your little fucking pre-brain, just pretend it's Obama. And maybe you'll come out of your fucking cult. You guys are deranged. Trump derangement syndrome is what MAGA is. You motherfuckers are deranged. You've lost all fucking, connection with reality. All you have to do is just, what if Obama did it? What if Obama did? Play that what if Obama did it and ask yourself, how would you feel? Dude, that motherfucker would be impeached on day one. He wouldn't get this far, right? Talking about imagine if Obama created a map, right, with Canada and Greenland as part of America. Imagine if Obama did that shit. You guys would lose it, right? I miss Obama too. Yeah, he did. He deported, but he didn't do anything illegal. The thing is, Obama deported shit, like 4 million individuals he deported, but he didn't bust down doors. He didn't have all these protests going on. He did it legally, so Obama proves that you can go about removing undocumenteds, right, in a legal way, but not this way, not attacking, right? 40 billion to Argentina. Oh, that's right. Thank you. Imagine if Obama gave $40 billion whilst Americans are losing their health insurance and everything else, all the shit that's going on. Imagine if Obama had done that. 40 minutes. Thanks there, Southsider, on there. It's insane. Oh my God, I remember that when they lost it over green M&Ms. It's crazy. Welcome to the channel. I'm Undown Dude. Here, let's play a little bit of music. All right, let's play a little bit of music. This is a little music. Please get us to 50 subscribers. There's a new channel that I've launched called Raving Antifa. So here is some Raving Antifa for you. Check it out, right? Enjoy as we go here. Raving Antifa. Put it in there, I think.
Sunday morning, I was sitting
Here, let me put my makeup on.
was sliding when a windshield movie quoted Jesus, but his eyes was cold as lead. Led that little girl behind a love, Lord, she cried instead. Outside the steeple, ice vans hiding low, snatching brown skin babies like the Lord said go. Cross on his neck, Nazi pin on his chest. Build that wall, boys, while he built his own little mess.
Fake fuck Christian, pedal loving Nazi, Bible in your hand, blood on your pajamas. Fake fuck Christian, pedal loving Nazi, raids on the border, kids in the back of the van. Fuck 'em, burn it down. We ain't praying no more, we loading up the last damn train. Mama cried when the sirens kissed the door. Grandma grabbed a rosary, hit the gravel floor, said, Lord, forgive us, but the Lord ain't home. He's down in Mexico, chained up where the cotton's grown. That orange-head devil sitting on his throne, tweeting from Mar-a-Lago, why you guys getting ghosted alone? Not your boys in.
I appreciate you all here. Let me send out a bunch of love to all you folks. Look at that. Send you all the love. All right. Little funk. Let's get the dance on. Let's get a little groove on, folks. Here we go.
Dollar sign ties and the predator smile. Rapists in cheap with an Epstein file.
Little funk on.
They pray on their knees, then they pray on the weed. It's the same old grift with a new set of teeth. Crypto grifters with a forked tongue they speak. Just more gaslighting for the MAGA sheep. Katie Johnson knows what monsters you hide, while you sell off the White House with fascist pride. Fake for Christians, pedo-loving Nazis. Your gospel of hate, it's just for the MAGA army. Sinners, not winners, you're tipping the scales, bleeding the poor while democracy fails. Honored facts from your sycophant choir, Constitution burning in your Reichstag fire. ISIS, your Gestapo terrorizing the streets, ripping kids from their mothers, making migrants weep. You preach family values you can't even keep. You scream pro-life, but it's just that you reap. That you a bigotry replacing Lady Liberty's flame. It's genocide for profit in the MAGA cult name. Faith for Christians, pedo-loving Nazis. Your gospel of hate, it's just for the MAGA army. Sinners, not winners, you're tipping the scales, leading the poor while democracy fails. This is the American Scream.
Trump edition. All right, welcome to the channel. All right, welcome to the channel. I'm Undowdu, the atheist monk. Here I am in the heartland of Zen. I'm actually in Kanazawa. Welcome, new folks that I've made. We don't really have moderators here. I make people moderators so you can whack the MAGA fools right on there. Right? On there. MAGA lighters. And this channel, as we do, this channel, this music is available. Just go to Raving Antifa. Someone put in there, ravingantifa.com, Raving Antifa, and you get the music, right? Ravingmad.com, you get the music, right? And the whole idea is I wanted to develop music that we can have a mosh pit in front of these ICE agents. Imagine this summer, we just have a mosh pit. Take off our shirts and say, yo, little bitches, come into the mosh pit. Oh, you gotta have your guns. Come into the mosh pit, bitches, right? Old school. I'm old school. I used to mosh pit. Used to get up in there with the baddest of dudes, dude, and fucking mosh pit and push each other around. Raving Antifa, right? .com. Thank you very much, Edward, right? The first American anti-fascism. Exactly. America, the flag, the thing is, see, the flag is the Antifa. The American flag is, thank you very much, Southsider, right? The American flag is the Antifa flag. We fought, right? We fought in the Spanish War. We fought against King George in 1776. We've been fighting against fucking, fascists. America is, right, on there. And welcome. Then you'll please subscribe to Raving Antifa. Play the music in your car. If you're following ICE around, just crank it up, right? And the other thing is, on that, they didn't hit any Thomas. Thomas, no one hit anyone. Thomas, it was an execution. Look at poor Thomas in denial. Poor Thomas. Poor Thomas, right? In denial. And the woman who gets held down for just being a watcher, right, on there. See, look, you're earning your points. Earning that there. All right, well, let's go up. We have to, I can go here. I can go there. We are headed out of here. Let's grab this here. We're headed out into the streets in Japan. We're gonna go up to the 14th. I think there was drinks or something in the morning here. I'm in a hotel. All right, I got that. We're headed out of here. I got 2 nights here. We're headed out. Grab my jacket. Okay, let's stay here. All right, so we got everything. We're headed out. This is a little hotel room. This is a cute little room. This is the bathroom. Look, little bathroom. Grab this out here. We're in a hotel here in Tokyo, not Tokyo, I mean Kanazawa. We're gonna go. The lobby on this hotel is on the 13th floor on there. So I hope you're enjoying the game, enjoying the crypto game. It's not all hooked up yet, but it's a crypto game, right? Whack fucking trolls game. I gotta scan. I'm staying at 13th. I think there's food or drinks or something here in the morning. There it is. Okay. Look, see, there's a little breakfast bar here. There's a breakfast. Good morning. Do you sign? Number. Front desk. Number 808. 809. 809? No, not checkout. Breakfast. Can I?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Do I?
How many people?
Just me. I'm solo. I'm 2 days stay. Do I not get breakfast or no?
May I check your room key? Sorry.
Yeah. What do I get for morning?
Did you want now breakfast?
Do I get breakfast or no? Not included? Included? If it's not included, I'll skip it. Oh, not included. What is included? Drink bar or something? They said something. I get something in the morning.
Morning not included breakfast. You can only drink.
The drink bar.
Breakfast. One people 1 day 2,000 yen.
2,000 yen. Okay. No, I'm good. I'll just get the drink bar.
Sorry. And morning time is three times. Sorry. 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10. Perfect close 10 o'clock. Last 20, 45 minutes.
Okay.
And this time is 2010, but this time 1,500.
Okay. All right.
The 2 main plus half buffet.
I see. Okay.
Breakfast.
Okay. I'll just do the drink bar. Oh, look at that. Dude. Let's drink. We got coffee here. Oh, I forgot my stand. Oh, sorry about that. Tell me where you're. Tell me where you're at. Where's everybody? Forgot. See, I had my. Forgot my stand. Need my fucking stand. God, it's hot in here. Hot in here. Turn this shit down. Too hot in here. Can you hear me now? Did you hear me now? I did take the elevator. Oh shit. Oh fuck. What do I do? I just locked myself out the room. Great. I can't go up. What do I do? See, my saying, this is 8:09. I locked myself out of my room by mistake. My card is in my room. I can't get into my room. I left my key inside my room. It's Michael Trout. I was just up there. Okay. Fuck, dude. I went out the door. I didn't grab my key. I'm in, that was fucking dumb. That was fucking dumb. So he's got to come down here and grab my key. I know. It was like I wanted this, and then I was like, oh, I got this, and I left my room. And as soon as that door shut, timer went off. But at least I was like, at least there's a phone here, because if you lock yourself out of the room, you can't go down, you can't go up, you can't get out of here, you know? You can't get out at all. You know, because the elevator is locked. You need a key to operate the elevator, right? Actually, maybe you can go, sorry. Here. I left it in the, right here. Right. Okay. Thank you. Okay, I'm going down. Jeez. Did you take the elevator traction? What's the elevator traction on there? Dude, it was crazy. See all those, you see all those, the MAGA? You see all the, and it does. You can go down to one, actually. You didn't need it. Only you can go to 13 and 1. Oh look, there's a key card drop off here, so you don't even have to go up the top. God damn, it's cold. Is this not open? Got to go out the front. Wow. I may not have. Shit, maybe I should buy another day's parking. You know what? I'm gonna cheat and leave it on the side. I got Gotta keep muting my Woo, it's cold. Did I take the elevator? Yeah, I took the elevator. What the fuck? You keep asking, did I take the elevator? Here's
In 400 meters, turn left.
There you go. Can you guys see me? You guys see me? All right, cool. This is early morning. This is Kanazawa. It's a very beautiful city. This city was not firebombed by the Americans, so very beautiful city in Japan, especially with the snow. All right, I'm there.
Head southwest. In 400 meters, turn right.
Look how beautiful it is. Beautiful city. What the hell is this guy doing? What the hell is this guy doing? He's like, oh. I think I turn right here. Is it here? It's not here. Next one. Next light.
Turn right. Head southwest. Continue for 1 kilometer.
Just right here, did I miss it? Doesn't look right. Right. Turn right here? Why is there so much snow on this fucking road I'm about to turn onto? Why is there so much snow on this road? Look at this road. This road did not get plowed, or it did once.
Head northwest, then turn right.
I had the turn right before, but it didn't show up on the map because of delay.
Turn left. In 500 meters, turn left.
Where the fuck is it taking me? Where's it taking me? 500 meters, turn left again. What the fuck is it doing? It's got me going left, left, left. Right? Here? Does it want me to turn left here? 500 meters. Look at this guy here. Dude, I'm slipping and sliding. Do I have four-wheel drive on? Oh, that's why. I could tell that I didn't have four-wheel drive on the way all my wheels were slipping. I didn't have four-wheel drive on. So I was like slipping and sliding all over the place. Yeah, it's early morning. It's 8 a.m. So the roads in 30 minutes are going to be really, really crazy. Right? Everyone is, and also
At the stop sign, turn left.
it's a Saturday, right? So it's a Saturday here, so no one's working. Very few people working.
Continue for 1 kilometer.
I gotta go find a convenience store. If you see a Lawson's or something, It's cool. It's raining. So the good news is it's raining. So that means it's going to melt the snow. We're next to the coast. So we got the temperature of the ocean near. This is Kanazawa. Kanazawa. I don't know. I can't even spell it. Kanazawa. Someone spell it. Kanazawa. Kanazawa. Kanazawa, Japan. So historic. It's like really. Look at all the water. Am I going straight? I guess I'll keep going straight. Hold on, straight. All this slush. I'm looking for a convenience store like a Lawson's or 7-Eleven. All right. I'm here for another night. Hopefully my son's gonna win his if my son wins his match today. My son is boxing at regional boxing championships. He won the state champions, so he's boxing in the regional championships, and then he's got the national championships. So we'll see how he does today. On there, Mikey. We're gonna do some. It's a nice day. I don't know if you guys notice, but there's sprinklers on the road. You guys notice the sprinklers? If you pay attention, you'll see sprinklers. The Japanese roads have a sprinkler system because the water is thermal, right? It's warmer, so it's like at 60 degrees or 50 or 60 degrees is the temperature of the water. It's someplace it's hotter, so it's like 50 degrees warmer than we're in Celsius, right? 50 degrees Celsius. Is it 50 degrees Celsius? No, sorry, it's Fahrenheit. 50 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm mixing my Fahrenheit and my Celsius. It's like 11 degrees Celsius, the water is. On there. Yeah, I've been here. Yeah, I live here.
In 200 meters, turn right.
I've been here 20 years. I have a wife, got kids. Been here 20 years.
At the light, turn right.
Oh, I could have gone. Fucking. Oh shit! Look at all these cars. All these cars coming at me. You see on the road here. You see the little. You can go all the way up to here. In that middle, when it's green, there's little arrows to tell you where to go. This is the river to my left here. There's a river. Kanazawa River.
Keep right.
This is all floodland. It's telling me to keep right.
Continue for 1 kilometer.
What's up, P.O.? You missed it, man. You missed it. You missed oh my God, it was crazy. Someone give P.O. It was crazy today. We had like 200 people in here. It was crazy. Cindy's exhausted. I think Cindy went to lay down. She's so exhausted from what. And Ed, do your slash rank or slash score. How many whacks did you guys get? Do a slash score, slash rank, right? How many whacks did you get? Who got the most whacks today? Do a / score. Dude, do a score, Cindy. How many whacks did you get? How many maggots did you whack? There's no
In 300 meters,
there's no space. Why is it telling me to fucking now turn left? Let's go into the 7-Eleven. I got it in the 7-Eleven right here. There's no it shouldn't be any. It wasn't scoring me. It wasn't. Yeah, it was. I was seeing you. Do /rank.
turn right,
Cindy.
then turn right.
Do /rank. Do / like that, but no space. Just /rank /score, Cindy. Look, I carry my boots. It's so fucking nasty here. I don't know. Maybe I'm okay. Actually, I think I get to the store. I think I can get to the store. It was scoring you. I was seeing your whack, so it was scoring you. It scores you, even if it doesn't show it. Not /rank /score. No. It's one or the other. God damn. One or the other. They're two different things. I'll be right back. I'm going into 7-Eleven. Put a 1 in chat if you're new. Welcome all the new members. If you're still here. We had a few added new. Look at that. It's a good little sandwich. Good little sandwich here. Welcome, Chandler. Was that crazy?
Head northwest, then
I
turn
know. God damn, this is a good sandwich. French bread. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. 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 Dude, you got your little bit showed up, POV. Your little bit showed up. He must have been missing you. Your little MAGA bit showed up, POV.
at the light, turn right.
Chandler. Oh my God, Dirty Money can back up shit.
Continue for 1 kilometer.
Oh my God, Dirty is one of those. Dirty is one of those closeted MAGA guys. You know, this Dunning-Kruger. He lives in his basement. You know, who's he lives on Grindr. That's Dirty. Dirty lives on Grindr. His wife doesn't. He keeps his closet homosexuality away from his wife, and who left. By the way, his wife left him. It's hate him. He's just a sorry piece of shit. Poor Dirty. Poor Dirty Money. Dirty Money. Look how much snow. You see all the snow we've got, PO? POV. All that. Look. Lots of snow. I'm looking at the the sun's coming out. All this, hopefully the snow is going to melt.
In 200 meters, turn left.
200 meters, turn left. I guess at this light here. Pachinko amusement.
At the light, turn left.
At the light, turn left. I know. I mean, the thing is, like, anyone who served in the military,
Continue for 800 meters.
or basically didn't follow their oath of office, their oath. They take an oath to the Constitution. To that bridge there, that suspension walk bridge. Isn't that kind of cool? That's a walk bridge right there. Pedestrian bridge for bikes and. See the sprinkler system in the middle of the road? See that sprinkler system? Look at the sprinkler system in the middle of the road. You see it? Whoa, it just got sprayed. All right. Look how clean this road. No snow on this road because of the sprinkler. Actually, this one's turned off for some reason. Down here. This is where my son's boxing tournament is at. Oh, look at the damn snow coming down. It's wet. There it is. There's the gym. On the right there, that's the gym right there. That's where we're going. That's where the tournament, where the regional boxing, high school regional boxing.
In 200 meters, turn right.
Yeah, Trump is definitely gay, dude. Trump is bipedal. Look at that, a bipedal.
Turn right, then turn left.
Okay. So here is the boxing. Look at this place here. God damn. I suppose there's a pool, something around here. Look at this thing. This is where the look at that snow coming across that shit, dude. This is where the boxing tournament is happening. I want to park over there where those cars are up front. Can I get over there somehow? I don't want to park over here, a parking lot. I want to get as close as I can to this building. How do you get into that parking lot? I wonder how you get into this parking lot over here. Oh yeah, right here, look. Nice. Park right in here.
Your destination is on the left.
Okay. I think I may just park like right here. Look at all these kids. Is there any parking up front here? Nope. Oh, that's the van. That's what my son came in, that van, I think. Recognize that van. I'm going in. All right, we're gonna park right here. There's a parking spot right here. Perfect. This shit here. Look at this shit right here. Look at that snow coming down. Look at this. Amazing. So good. So good. Can I put on a jacket this way? What the fuck, dude? Why is the deck not going on? Alright, should go on. There we go. God damn it. Why? Why would they cut off? Shit. I'm hugging the wall under here. Who gives a fucking about Kamala Harris, dude? Who cares? See dirty, you're still fixated on Kamala. None of us like Kamala Harris. We're pro-democracy in here. You're not. We're pro-American here. You're not. You're a fucking Nazi. We don't give a fuck about Kamala Harris. We don't give a fuck about Obama or Clinton. We give a fuck about the Constitution, which you don't. It's the pool. All right. That's Fukui. It's got Fukui plates. Where's the pool? All right, we're here at the gymnasium. This is what Japan spends their money on, building fucking gymnasiums for kids, right? Look at this thing. Look at this shit here. Oh, is that the pool? This is boxing in here. Look at this place. This is the boxing. This is where the boxing's at. Look, there's people already up there waiting. Where's the pool? Look. This is the boxing. Look. Look, guys. Regional championships. Where's the pool? Pool. He said wait at the pool. And look, they have a big old banner. Look, Japan Games. Look at that. Oh my God. Where the pool is? Oh, the pool's over here. Okay. Is that the pool? My son said wait for him at the pool. This is what Japan spends their money on. You know what I'm saying? This is what Japan spends their money on. Look at this guy. Look at that painting. This guy's Mongolian. This guy's an immigrant, guys. The champion. Sumo. See, fat guys. You see? Japan loves fat guys. Look at the gym here. Wow. Look at the gym. Look at the gym they got here, P.O. You know what it costs? It costs $1 to use this gym. Just $1. $1. They got swimming pool here. Look at this place. Isn't this amazing? This is what Japan spends. They don't give money to billionaires in Japan. They don't tax the poor and the middle class to give money to billionaires. No, they don't do that. Not in Japan. They build places like this. America's already here, dipshit. Brave. America's already here. They operate 3 bases in Japan. What are you talking about? America's already here, dipshit. They're already here. I wish they would go. All right? Yeah. Let me message my son. I'm here at the pool. Let me go sit down here and message my son. It's average Joe. Let me message my son. Oh, they're all coming out. I'll be right back. I got a message to Mikey. I think I should blast fake fuck Christian People loving Nazi music in here. I'm already at 70%. Is lonely Nazi. This is what P.O. Did you see this shit, dude? Did you see this shit? 11:30. Okay. Boxing doesn't start till 11:30. Did you see this? Right? Three fucking men holding down a woman and then spraying her in the face point blank. What the fuck that is, dude? She's got to be a millionaire, dude. This is a lawsuit. How could you not win a lawsuit with this shit, dude? She's a millionaire. She's a millionaire. People should go out just to have this happen to them so they can be millionaires. They've got $170 billion. There's no way in hell she's losing a fucking lawsuit, right? She was just standing there. They grabbed her, they threw her down, and they did this shit to her, right? We need to just start suing. People need to just start suing. Getting all this fucking, spreading all this $175 billion out. That's, yeah. Man. Or this shit here, dude. This is an American. This is also sickening, dude. This guy's gonna be, here's another millionaire. You're a multi-millionaire right here. Dude, if they gave Eugene Carroll, dude, you know, $100 million, this guy, he deserves all the millions. Right? You don't care. You don't care for this American. You don't care. You don't care for this guy, this American, do you? Do you? You don't care. This guy is an American. Someone's grandparents, someone's father. They busted down his door, right? They busted down his door. Let's do it this way here. They busted down. Look what they did. Look at his head. Look. They fucking hit him they punched him in the stomach, right? They fucking roughed him up. Maybe they tasered him. He's beaten down. They got a fucking blanket. Look at this evil fucker. Look at this evil motherfucker right there. Look at that guy. That's a fucking evil motherfucker right there. That's a Nazi. That's what a Nazi looks like. All right? That's what a Nazi looked like. Got his hand on his head. Actually, that's not his hand. But that's a Nazi right there. ERO. Nazi. All right? It's just sad. It's sad that these fuckers are this way. Look and see, Brave. You're a fake fuck Christian, Brave. She could be dead. That could be your sister. That could be your mother. But you don't love any woman. Right? You don't care about anyone's feelings. That's why you're a fake fuck Christian, Brave. You're just a piece of shit, Brave. When you don't feel empathy, right? When you don't feel empathy for this shit, it means you've lost your humanity. It means you are, you have depravity, right? That's what it means. You have depravity. All right, look. And then he does, look, what is that? Oh, are you talking about your mouth? So you're projecting. Look, pissed off, he's projecting. Are you missing some teeth there? Skunk. Look, he's got the name Skunk. Skunk in your name? Mo Skunk? Mo Skunk. Let's say you're more skunk than human. Talking about yourself. Look at that, projecting. Are you having dental issues? We get free dental in Japan. Pretty much free dental. Projecting. He's missing teeth. His wife left him. It's sad. It's sad.
Sociopathic grunt muscle, but I wish.
What if there's Wi-Fi in here?
He could explain to me what the hell's going on. I would take every chance I could to stand next to Ted Cruz. He's a pussy. Because Ted Cruz is to masculinity what Laura Trump is to music. It was 5 years ago when Cruz took off to Cancun in the middle of one of the state's most devastating ice storms.
Yeah.
So bad, it was responsible for the deaths of 250 people. As you can imagine, Teddy got some shit and was heavily criticized for vacationing while millions of his constituents were suffering with no power, no heat, no running water. The temperature in Texas plunged to dangerous record lows and overwhelmed the state's failing power grid. Then, many without power and heat had to deal with frozen pipes that later flooded their homes. He was seen in the airport, and God, did he look pathetic. pathetic. But Cruz was reelected by the same gang of morons, and now 5 years later, another potentially worse storm is headed to Texas. So what does Chubby Ted do? He skedoodles.
A photo was posted to X showing the senator on a flight to California yesterday. In it, you see Cruz in the aisle of a flight bound for Laguna Beach, California. A spokesperson for Cruz saying earlier today this was for a previously planned work trip.
So you know Cruz is lying. A pre-scheduled work trip to California. He just wanted to avoid the snow and ice. No, the other ice.
This is not okay! Get the f*** out of Everton!
Well, his last name is Cruz. Look, no one likes this dude, and it's only because he's such a fucking pushover that the GOP keeps getting him elected. But still, everyone hates him.
Ted Cruz has been hated by everyone, every place he's ever been, from kindergarten to the United States Senate.
Cruz may have had a spine at one point, but that quickly collapsed when Trump attacked him.
Lion Ted. He is choking like a dog because he's losing so badly.
Donald is a bully. The man is utterly a moron.
I'm proud to have worked hand in hand with President Trump.
Trump uses Cruz like an old sock in a college dorm room.
What the hell did you just say?
But Cruz's cowardice and treachery doesn't make him look tough. It makes him look like the sniveling weasel we all know he is. And when he tries to get tough, well, it's fucking pathetic.
Freedom!
I mean it. Only Ted Cruz can make Trump look masculine. All right, maybe that's a stretch. Cruz has proven time and time again he'll do anything to curry Trump's approval. This soft little cockwaffle was caught on tape, ready to help Trump orchestrate the coup on January the 6th.
On the phone with Fox Business anchor Maria Bartiromo, outlining a plan to block Joe Biden's victory.
The mechanism to try to force that is denying certification on the 6th.
And finally, Cruz is contemplating a run for the White House in 2028. And Cruz thinks that Trump might actually endorse him. God, I'd pay to hear that. No, I wouldn't.
Right back and you'll hear it say.
I don't want to talk about this stuff.
Am I wrong?
Huge Minnesota protests again. I think when they
Hi there. Hi. I'm just curious what you do with your surplus food at the end of the day. Oh, so we're on the...
look at this here, Minnesota. Huge fucking protests. Look at that. Look at that, Minnesota. Look at that shit right there. Look at that. That's insane. Look at that.
Just like-minded people, kind people, people that took the time out of their day.
He's got the Russian hat on.
Take a day off, call out of work to go take it to the streets. Can't beat it.
Why would they pick the guy with the fucking with the hat with the fucking commie star on it?
In their quiet rural towns, fantasizing about dominating people that are more vulnerable than they are. These are strong Americans.
I mean, people who are camera people have the wrong optics.
Strong-minded, community-oriented. A lot of right-wingers will talk about high-trust societies, right? A sense of community. This is a real sense of community. People trusting one another. People protecting one another. People protecting their neighbors.
Look at that. Look at that, dude. Look at that, dude. Look at that. That's mobilization, dude. 3%. That's insane. That is insane. We're gonna get to the, it's doesn't matter what Trump or what these Nazis do. If 3% of the U.S. population comes out, we're at like 1 point something percent. I think the last No Kings March, we may be up to 3% now. When this, especially when the weather clears, they can't maintain this, dude. Trump's out. All these Nazis are out. There's going to be Nuremberg trials. All these bitches, like Stephen Miller, are all going to go. They're going to jail. These fuckers are going to jail.
What do you think is it?
What's up, Jazz? Nope.
Arrested. And some of the signs say, neighbors say ICE out, justice for Renee Good. And this is what solidarity looks like. Congress must abolish ICE and Renee Good's killer must be arrested. And some of the signs say, neighbors say ICE out, justice for Renee Good. And this is what solidarity looks like.
Yeah,
let me show you this also. This is just breaking news out of Minnesota just a few minutes ago. 2-year-old child from Ecuador who was taken into ICE custody with her father during Minneapolis traffic stop on Thursday has been ordered to be released. So I guess ICE are arresting parents and their 2-year-old kids. It's ridiculous, and that's why neighbors are taking to the streets.
The Ku Klux Klan used to call themselves the Invisible Empire, and they wore masks, and they used to raid immigrant communities, much like ICE is right now. And so I think that there's like all this talk of revolution. We're the counter-revolutionaries, right? I mean, there is a minority who is trying to create a post-law, orderless, lawless society where their might makes right. And because, they have guns and are willing to use them, they think they can suspend the Constitution, suspend habeas corpus, suspend civil liberties, generally speaking. And, there was a memo that came out that said that they think they can break into people's houses without warrants.
I bet this guy voted for Trump. I bet this to me sounds like a worker who would have voted for Trump, right? This is not some lib. This is just an ordinary dude waking up to the reality of what MAGA is, waking up to the reality that everything we're saying in this channel, we've been saying this channel for over a year. But we still have, like Brave Cave. It's just a Nazi, dude. You're just a Nazi. You're just a piece of shit Nazi. That's what you are. Fake fuck Christian people loving Nazi. That's what you are. You choose. I don't understand why. Why do you choose to be such a piece of shit, dude? Why don't you stand with your fellow Americans for the Constitution? Why do you hate the Constitution? Brave, seriously, why do you hate the Constitution? Were you abused as a child or something? Right? Brave, were you abused? I mean, what's your story, dude? Listen, we're here to care. We care. Right? What happened to you, Brave? You want to share? You want to share? Share with the channel. What kind of shit did you go through to become the piece of shit that you are? What? Mask, come on, Mask. Let's be gentle. Brave went through some hard shit, dude. He's talking to me, P.O. Brave went through some hard shit. We try to just get to the bottom of it. What happened, Brave? Brave, have you gone? Where's Brave gone? Brave, The brave, did he brave out? Did he brave out? Are you brave? What happened to you? What happened to you, Brave? Come on, Brave. How come you hate the Constitution so much? Huh? All these kids got their boxing. You got the little boxing things. Poor Brave, dude. Poor Brave. You don't want to share. Brave doesn't want to share. Oh, they're getting the pool ready. Yes, that swim team this weekend. Don't threaten me with a good time. Oh, I like Chandler. Chandler, I'm glad you found the channel, brother. This is just an ordinary dude, speaking what we speak. Look, on the streets.
It's really cold out, so I mean, this shows a lot of courage to go out. I mean, it's seriously. This person saying it's -9 degrees at downtown Minneapolis is packed for the anti-ICE rally, and the crowd keeps growing. And I was just checking the weather like live. -10 degrees Fahrenheit. If you want to check in Celsius, -23. It's really cold. It's really, really cold.
Start at 92 degrees, that's hot. Subtract 60 degrees, you get to where water freezes. Now subtract 60 more. Now you're at -28. That's cold even for Minnesota, but that hasn't stopped tens of thousands of Minnesotans to turn out to protest the abhorrent tactics of ICE. I got to get you another scene from the Skyway. It's massive. I'm so damn proud of my state.
There you go. Look at that. Look at that. Good. Go ahead. You know, you think the U.S. Airborne 1,500 troops are gonna do anything about that shit, dude? You think the U.S. Airborne is gonna do anything about that? You understand, Brave? You understand, Brave? You're a fucking loser. Look at Brave, dude. He's just a fucking clown, dude. He just proved himself. He's a fucking clown. Get the fuck out of here. He's a waste of fucking waste of text. This guy's a waste of text, Brave. I've got a 1,000-meter standoff. Come try me. I mean, this guy was so shitty. This guy was so shitty. He couldn't even get into ICE, dude. He couldn't even get into ICE, and he's still living in his dugout in the woods with his 1,000-meter stand. He fucking couldn't even get into ICE, dude. They take anybody, but Brave couldn't get in, dude. He couldn't even get in, right? He had to stay in his fucking, I got my 1,000-meter standoff. Ooh, I'm gonna, you know, come on. What a dumbass. Fucking dumbass. I know, dude. Not even worth wasting your time. You find these loonies, dude. They show how fucking loony they are. You know, you play with them enough, and then you gotta just put them in the pedo corner. You're in the pedo corner. 1,000-meter, bro. Thinks he's an American sniper. He couldn't even get into ICE. ICE is like taking anyone right now. Yeah, we all strongly dislike. Trunk's a fucking loser. That's crazy. The live. Let's see if we can get the live broadcast going. Are you aware of the protests going on in Minnesota right now? This weekend?
Robo-killer, spam call blocker.
And this shows a lot of courage in people, but this is what's going on right now.
Nah, I think hate is different, Cindy.
It says it will be closed January 23rd, ICE out of Minnesota. This is a general strike happening today in Minnesota. People are refusing to work. Schools, businesses are closed. Families are not making purchases. All in the name of a strong demand to pressure ICE out of the city. This is powerful organizing. These are some more images. This is a local radio. They say a tremendous amount of demonstrators at a rally during ICE Out Day in Minneapolis Friday, marching from the U.S. Bank Stadium to the Target Center.
This is a show of solidarity. It's a show of community. It's a show of...
That was my wife calling me. Now the gym is opening up. All the old ladies are showing up. Can you guys hear me? I know, dude.
Parts, organization within communities that we've never had before. Neighbors meeting neighbors, neighborhoods all banding together, forming groups, having community meetings, talking about what we can do to keep our community safe. And people have banded together. We're building something, network of neighbors in this city that I don't think they're prepared for.
When you say that you don't think they're prepared for it,
I think they really underestimated what we can do to keep each other together, to keep us safe, and to show solidarity. They want to divide us. They want to make us feel powerless. And what we're seeing here today is that together we do have power. We have power to resist their regime. We have power to come together, to organize, to look out for each other. And they're not going to stop that. They're
scared of us.
They're scared of us. Yeah.
Status quo. Everyone donate right now.
I'm saying, all they have is force. They don't have love. They don't have the strength of community. They don't have the togetherness that we do. And, they're doing this in January. We're used to this. They think this is going to scare us. We deal with this every year, the winter.
This is another Friday in Minnesota.
Exactly, yeah.
And I'll just say this.
Another Friday in Minnesota.
This is what we all need to see, and this is what you want to see in your community and your neighborhoods. And it's true, it's January, it's really, really cold.
This is what resistance looks like. Your force, your fear, your power is not going to make us turn right. Get out of the state, go focus on the actual problems in our country that you're causing.
What are some of...
All right.
Can you imagine traveling without having to worry about Wi-Fi? That is 100% possible. With Holofly's,
Dirty money. Dirty money. Just a loser, Dirty. Dirty, you're just a loser. You think that shit triggers us? You think that triggers us, dude? No, it just shows what a piece of shit you are, dude. It just shows you that you don't have empathy, that you've lost your humanity, Dirty. You've lost yourself. You've lost yourself. Look what Renee has done. Look what Renee has done. Tens of thousands. She is uniting America against you fascist bitch, dude. I mean, you guys wished that Charlie Kirk could do what Renee did, right? Renee You know, she's an angel, uniting America against you fascist bitches.
Preventing people from being on the
Right?
streets in the cold like
That's
that
what
without
Renee
shelter.
is doing.
Why are we invading other countries?
Yeah.
Why are we even threatening invading countries?
Yeah.
Look at the climate, work on climate change. The list goes on.
Exactly.
What you're putting money towards. I'm so proud of Minneapolis, the Twin Cities, Minnesota for showing up. This is how we support our
Yeah.
community and fight back.
She's a fucking angel, dude. Renee is an angel. Angel sent by God, right? To flush out all you evil fuck turds, dude.
It's important. This is what peaceful
She-
looks like. This is what standing up for the community looks like. And let me show you more too. This is ICE. They're having troubles with their cars. I guess someone got in a
Look at
car.
ICE having trouble with
It
their
says,
cars.
Just now, ICE agents crashed their own car driving through South Minneapolis roundabout. Got picked up by other agents and dropped tear gas on a crowd of hecklers as they left. But basically, this shows that the ICE people, they're not locals, right? So they don't know how to handle the weather, whereas local Minnesotans do.
This mass demonstration today, why did you want to be a part of this general strike?
You know, it doesn't even feel like a want, it feels like a need. As I was marching, I was literally crying because I'm just like, I love all these people. I'm not from
That's
Minneapolis,
empathy.
I'm from up north, but I've lived here a really long time and I really care about my community and I'm really afraid of the trajectory of the country.
And I think this is probably downtown. Like they said that they were going from like the
Look at all those people, dude. That's Renee, dude.
pretty good turnout.
Renee.
I mean, it's really cold. It's a great turnout.
ICE out for good.
And it's important.
She has her name in it. ICE out for good.
Night after night, day after day, our streets are filled with tear gas. Night after night, people who are only coming to make sure that their neighbors are safe are being pepper sprayed and detained and arrested.
Here's Black Panthers. Look, Black Panther. Black Panther.
The only way you can get someone like Donald Trump, this federal government, and this courts of billionaires who stand behind them and these corporations.
Black Panther.
The economy. And we are asking people all over the country not to go
ICE
to work,
out for
not to go
good.
to school, and not to go shopping. And that's the only way Minneapolis will feel safe again. Getting ICE out of here, holding these corporations accountable.
ICE out for good.
Very, very clear about what people stand and where power is. Power will always be with the people.
With the people.
Power to the people. Let me show you some.
That's right. ICE out for good.
Prolonged general strike to curb immigration enforcement actions that the Trump administration is taking.
Absolutely. I think that I was just talking to some colleagues on the way over here, and I think the way you get there is you have to do actions like this, where it is just one day. You have to build the infrastructure out. You have to get people privy to what's happening, and you have to get organized labor all on the same page. As we know, that can be difficult sometimes. But absolutely, I would support a longer general strike. And you know, you've seen across the last couple of years, labor unions across the country are starting to line up their contracts to end.
And that's an important thing, and it's difficult too, right? I mean, there's a lot of politics involved with this
Yeah.
stuff. I'll just say this: if all of the labor unions were on board from various industries,
They fucked with ICE, dude.
nurses union,
They did, dirty. They fucked with ICE, dude. Black Panthers, White Panthers, communities organizing. Look at this, tens of thousands. You're a fucking loser, dude. You have lost. You're just a fucking loser. You're just a Nazi loser, dirty. That's all you are. Go stand in the pedo corner. Bye-bye. Pedo corner time. Go in the pedo corner, you fucking loser. One more into the pedo corner. Get in the pedo color.
With the QuickBooks mobile app and automatically track your potential mileage deduction.
this work. They really work. Because
Let's see any more. Let's look at any more route. Let's look at more. ICE out, Minnesota.
My dad is now home with us, but freedom did not mean a return to normal life. He had to stop working. My mom and dad are home all the time now. They rarely leave the house.
In fear.
My dad used to work 2 jobs. He was always busy. Now being home while still processing what he went through, He has taken a mental toll on him. We see the sadness in both of my parents. In an instant, our life changed.
Yeah.
We are incredibly grateful to our attorney, Robin Meyer Thompson, who fought tirelessly for my dad.
Listen to this guy.
Hello, everyone. All right. Hello, my name is Alejandra Villagrana Ibarra. Some of you may have heard about the raid that happened in St. Paul at the Brotex Company on November 18th. In that raid, my dad, Leonel Villagrana Flores, and my uncle, Isaías Villagrana Flores, were kidnapped. At 9 a.m., thugs from ICE, DEA, and HSI stormed the workplace and kidnapped 14 innocent, hardworking men and women, elders in our community. These were people who showed up every day to provide for their families. They were the pillars holding their families together. I can still hear the terror in my mom's voice when she called me that morning. I left work immediately, and I don't remember much after that. I didn't know who to call or what to do. This was very early on before raids like this were happening regularly. So I didn't have anyone to reach out to for guidance or support. But I knew I had to do something. I didn't know about the ICE locator. I didn't know how to find a lawyer, what a bond was, or how to use money on books. I didn't even know how to schedule a 20-minute phone call to talk to my dad. I had to learn everything in real time while trying to keep my family together. My dad was held at Sherburne County Jail for 3 weeks. 3 weeks without coming home. 3 weeks without being beside my mom. He has never spent a single day away from our family in over 20 years. We even had to miss his favorite holiday, Thanksgiving. With the help of my attorney, we moved forward with a habeas corpus petition and a temporary restraining order. These legal steps prevented my dad from being moved, and eventually we won his release. My dad is now home with us, but freedom did not mean a return to normal life. He had to stop working. My mom and dad are home all the time now. They rarely leave the house. My dad used to work 2 jobs. He was always busy. Now being home while still processing what he went through, he has taken a mental toll on him. We see the sadness in both of my parents. In an instant, our life changed. We are incredibly grateful to our attorney, Robin Meyer Thompson, who fought tirelessly for my dad and my uncle. But I did not win both battles. I lost the battle for my uncle, Isaías. He signed a voluntary departure and is now in Mexico after ICE tortured him by withholding his diabetic medication. My dad saw his brother every single day at work. Now his brother, his best friend, is thousands of miles away. My cousins lost their father. My cousins will always remember when their father was taken from them. My brother and I will always remember the moment our lives split before and after. This is not something children forget. What hurts just as much is the silence. When people in power choose not to act, when they look away while families are being torn apart, the silence becomes part of the hurt. This is why we are saying it is time to get ICE out of Minnesota. They are not protecting the people of our state or our cities. We do not want this cruelty. We do not want this abuse. We want a future where our families are safe, where children are free of fear, and where our tax dollars are used to protect our communities. We continue to hold the families of Renee Nicole Good, 5-year-old Liam Conejo Ramos, and every family that has been harmed by this unjust system in our hearts.
As many of you have seen my social media profile or video that went viral, I'm the Uber driver at the airport. That was kind of, I think ICE tried to intimidate and terrorize me in my daily work capacity, but I wasn't, because I noticed it quick. I'm a trucker, so I've been on the road, I've gone to every state in America, I've dealt with a lot of people, and I can see when somebody is trying to do something negative to me real quick. I'm very aware and alert. So
Have you weighed in already? Did you weigh yet or no?
The first lady
you weighed in so you can eat?
Nazi Barbie. She calls herself Alpha 4. I call her Nazi
Eat
Barbie because
really slow because your stomach isn't used to it. You'll throw up if you eat fast. So chew your food slowly, okay? All right? And wait a long time. Don't eat quickly. All right? Eat, and then you'll feel full, and then you can eat some more. Where can I go stand, sit over in the,
I don't think I'm at the border. So I'm in a parking lot. You must be parking lot attendant or parking lot patrol or something, you know? And she was like, hey, I'm border patrol and I got 2 guys in the back running your plate. So either way, you give me your driver's license or I'm gonna get your identity anyways. She didn't know that was a rental, so she couldn't get anything. So she got even mad.
What? That's Mikey. My son's at his boxing today. I'm in Kenna's out. Swimming pool. I need to start swimming. We have a swimming pool near me. I've been talking about swimming this year. I need to start swimming. All right. That was you guys see the Uber driver talking shit to those ICE people? It was good. Should check my blood pressure. Look, they've got a blood pressure machine here. Where are you gonna eat? Here? When you sit here and eat, you're gonna sit here. Where are you gonna eat? There's a couch right there. What happened to all the money you had? Huh? Here, grab it out of here. Which one are you getting? The 160 or the 150? Huh? There. Okay. Look at all the snow. How was your room? Yeah? Okay. Let's keep on listening to this here. We're at the boxing. That's Samoy here. It's really cold. Eat slowly, Mikey. What did I say about eating slowly? You're eating like a crazy guy. You got to eat slow. Your body is not, he's been like starving himself to get underweight. It's like, he's eating out crazy. I said eat slowly, Mikey. Okay? Otherwise, you're going to throw up. Your body is not used to food. Wahata. And drink slowly. What? I told you, go slow, and here you're like eating half the sandwich in one bite. Huh? Chew it a long time. If your body hasn't been eating, if you haven't been eating a lot, slowly. Mikey, too much. All right, let's see this here. Let's look at this guy here. This is the Uber driver. He's a good talker. He's a new leader.
And now the big boss, I call him Napoleon Ice, Bovino. You know, he came and he's like, well, are you an illegal alien? I'm like, illegal alien? Is there a legal alien? So either way, I toyed with him a little bit and I was like, I feel like I'm from another planet. Maybe we should do some blood tests and see if I'm an alien or a human, you know? Because he's supposed to be like 30 years in the force as a border patrol official, and his unprofessionalism just left me no choice but to start toying with him. Because how do you just approach somebody at work and be like, proof of citizenship? I'm like, what? You probably need my parking receipt or something, you know, not citizenship, you know? Either way, guys, this is, at the core of this is hatred, it's division, it's destabilization, it's misinformation, and it's evil to the core. So what we need to do is what we're doing today. We got to keep doing this until all of this terror just leaves and hopefully disappears from the whole globe. Because if they leave Minnesota and we kick them out, they hopefully don't go to another state because there's humans just like us that live there. So this white supremacy nonsense should not be tolerated anywhere. To the families that have suffered, like the family of Renee Nicole Good, from the bottom of my heart, we appreciate you and we love you as Somalians. So thank you, Minnesota.
Well, she's Somalian. He's a new Somalian. Look at that. Somalian leadership rises from the ashes. An American Somalian.
And co-family owner of El Burrito Mercado, we are a unique family-owned restaurant and marketplace. Our business began in 1979 when our parents, entrepreneurial immigrants from Mexico, built El Burrito Mercado in St. Paul. Like so many immigrant parents, they wanted one simple thing for their children: a better life.
Yeah.
To build that life, they made sacrifices, worked tirelessly, and never lost faith. Today, we are proud to be a third generation, all family-owned business. And we live our parents' legacy by providing Mexicanos and what Minnesotans across the state have come to love: the flavors and the joy of la cultura mexicana.
The cultural, Mexican culture.
We are not outsiders. We are contributors to Minnesota's economy and culture. Since the founding of this country, it was the immigrant that broke the soil. Time and again, immigrants have helped build, and elevate America toward its highest ideals. That is why it is so hard to understand how a country that depends on entrepreneurs like us is targeting the very people who build and continue to build that economy and culture. What we are living through is not only injustice and violence against humanity, it is deliberate economic violence.
Yeah.
All small
It's the Ku. It's really. I mean, it's. You know, we have it in our blood. You know, the Ku Klux Klan. It's the Klan. The Klan dressed up as federal officers. That's all it is. It's Klan members. It's the Klan all over again. You know, running around, kidnapping non-whites. And what's pretty sad is that we have, Mikey, I said eat slowly. Need to wait. Don't eat anymore. Don't eat anymore. Damn it. You're going to be sick. You're eating too much. You ate that whole sandwich. You have to let it settle in your stomach. My son is like going crazy on his food. Wakata. Your stomach isn't used to food. So if you give your stomach a bunch of food, right? What are you looking at food for? Put a timer on. Put 20-minute timer if you're still hungry. Eat, okay? 20 minutes. Set your timer for 20 minutes. Mikey, 20-minute timer. 20 minutes. No, you're turning the timer on. No, 20-minute countdown. Timer. Huh? Put a timer on. Oh. There you go. How you doing? How do I get up to the top area where the boxing is?
You have to
go around the back. What time are you done? Are you busy all day tonight? You want to go out to dinner or anything, or you can't? Huh? You can't. You're stuck with the school. All right.
Because I want to go alone.
Huh?
Because I want to go alone.
What do you mean you want to go alone?
Not this school.
Well. And your fight's at what, 12:30? Hey Siri, set my alarm for 12:15.
Just, I think the fight gonna start in the interval. Interval. The fight will start soon, not my.
Not your fight. Oh, that. Okay. Did you get good sleep? Yeah. Do you have a roommate or have your own room?
Private.
Private room. Nice. He's been trying to get underweight and he hasn't been eating, and then I brought him some food and he's like, he stuffed his face with bread and he's got, I got him enough food. He's like, too much. I shouldn't have bought him all that food. It's cold here. How are you up, Cirrus? What are you up to? watching. Did you watch any of the Ice Out stuff? I wonder if National News carried it. Did National News carry any of this stuff? Do you know? It's pretty sad that CNN and MSN, Fox News. Did Fox cover it? Fox News, Ice Out, Minnesota. That's always good to see if they're covering it. Don't drink so much either, Mikey. Save it. Do you have Wi-Fi here? How come you're using, huh? How are you using? You have Wi-Fi? Are you using your minutes?
I downloaded it.
Oh, you downloaded it. Good. Oh, they're covering the night protest. Look, Fox is covering the night protest. Look, American flag upside down. They want to catch the violence. This is live in Minnesota right now. I guess. I don't know if it is or not. Fox 9. Let's see all the way. No commentary. You wish, dude. Yeah, that's a fraud, dude. That's a fraud. Tens of thousands of people out today. There's your fraud there, buddy. There's your fraud. How about Donald Trump's fraud? How about all of Donald Trump's fraud? Worry about Donald Trump's fraud. We'll worry about Minnesota's fraud, right? Who gives a fuck about Minnesota fraud when you don't give a fuck about Trump's fraud? I mean, are you serious? It's peanuts. The fraud in Minnesota is peanuts compared to Trump's fraud. Look, they could take down a furry. Really dangerous fury. Look at the furry. Look at, oh, that's really dangerous. Here they come. Look at that. Oh, that was really dangerous. Look at these Gestapos, dude. Look at these fucking disgusting Gestapos, dude. Clowns.
Don't forget Christina.
Clowns. That's great. That's fucking great.
yeah, fucking Pete Hegfest people got
Look at the pedo lover. We got a pedo lover in here.
They've also been infiltrating the crowd, you guys.
We, look, Mark, we got pedo lover. Hey, Mark, how's that working out for you? How's that working out for you? Right? You love your fake fuck Charlie Kirk, don't you? I know, dude. Yep. Yeah. Mark. Yeah.
Can we go buy choco bread?
Huh?
Choco bread.
You want choco bread?
Like stick one. Stick one.
Later. You don't need it now. Oh. Are you good now? Huh?
Yeah.
Your thing hasn't gone off yet. Has it gone 20 minutes?
Not yet.
Are you still hungry? Poor Mikey, starving. He wants to eat. All right, let's not leave this thing here. All right. Where's there a convenience store around here for choco bread? I don't want to lose. I've got a good parking space, Mikey. I don't want to leave and lose my parking space. I guess I could. I'm right up front. We're at this big old gymnasium here. Nice cat from China. Look at this facility, JS. You see this facility? Look, this is what they build in Japan. Instead of giving money to billionaires, they build places like this. Look at this thing. Look at gymnasium here. Look, basketball court or gymnasium in here for dance or something. Then over here is the swimming pool. Look at that. Let's go upstairs. I'll show you we're here for the boxing. The boxing doesn't start until 11:30. Look, they've got a gym over here. We're gonna go upstairs. Look at this place. Look at this place. Look at how amazing this place is. There's a boxing ring. How do you get up there? You got all this thing closed off. I wonder how you get up. I guess you get up here. Look at this here. Japan, 88. Put the front camera on. Sub Arena. Look at this here. Look, the judges are down there. All right. That's where Mikey's going to be boxing. Kind of cool. So we're at the regional championships. My son is boxing in 2 hours, 3 hours. In 3 hours, my son is boxing in that ring right there. He's a flyweight state champion for first timers like that, flyweight. Look, they got all the news, all the news. This is for a report for the Japan Times. All the reporters and stuff are all in here. Sports magazines around Japan, all here waiting. They're verifying the. Look, they're verifying the look. You got the fighters, the first fighters books right there. Everyone has their own little book. You see there? Verifying that they had their tests, that they've gone through their medical. They're very strict here. The pictures, right, on there. So I'm not sure if you're allowed to videotape, so I'm trying to be, I know that guy has a camera open looking. All right, I feel better. You get one guy with a camera holding it anyway. So hopefully we're here to cheer on Mikey. We'll be cheering him on. Yeah, it was crazy here, JS. You missed it. Were you here earlier? Do /quiz. I think maybe the bot. Have you seen Found Up? Has Found Up been participating? I think it didn't rotate, did it? It should have rotated to Undao. Yeah, I think the bot. I've been running it now. The API on it is exhausted. The API. Yeah, please sub. We're nearly at 40. We need to get to 50. I'm working on the Raving Antifa is going to be. I'm probably going to be on Raving Antifa more. Raving Antifa more. Once we get to 50, build up that channel too. And we're gonna create that as a faceless. You know what a faceless YouTube channel is? So it's gonna run. I'm already coding out the. Here's my son. Where? Go where?
Over there.
Over there?
Yeah.
Okay. Why?
Just Fukui.
Oh, that's Fukui over there? Oh, yeah. Oh, they got, so each area has their own supporters. So that was Mikey telling me. I'm standing here in the middle. He's like, go over there. That's where Fukui supporters are. So each area, oh yeah, they got the little banners. You see the banners? You see the white banner right there? That's where it is. Ishikawa. Oh, it says probably says don't even pass here. So we're going to the tourists. These are the This Fukui? Fukui area? Huh? Nagano? Fukui doko? Fukui. Nagano? Huh? Soko. Fukui over there. Nagano's over here. And my son sent me to Nagano. This is Nagano. Please do not. My son. You think, all right, I have a question. You think my son sent me to Nagano to think that, I think my son purposely sent me to the wrong fucking prefecture. Yeah, go over there. That's Fukui over there. It's not, it's Nagano. I think my son tried to put me away like I'm from another prefecture. What do you think? Go over there to Nagano. That's Fukui over there. He fucking didn't want me anywhere near. Look, that's Nagano. He doesn't want me. He told me, don't go over here. He lied to me. What a cheeky little bastard. Little cheeky bastard. He doesn't want me anywhere near Fukui. Oh, well, when you got a crazy dad, what do you expect? Cirrus. We're gonna go over here with Nagano. We're gonna hang out with Nagano. What? Nagano. That's too funny. I don't blame him. We'll sit over here. Let's sit over here. Oh, okay. He I don't even know how to reach those people. Hey, you need to tell them to use the music from ravingantifa.com. All right? Tia, you need to be the official, tell people that music is royalty free. Ravingantifa.com. Use it on their shows, whatever. Tia. Let's see what it's gonna look like here. Look at zoom in. May have to I got the baby crying over here. All right. Well, shit, it says no camera. I see a guy. It says no camera. You got no camera. You see that there? No camera. If this opens at all, it's just locked. That's right here. Oh, wow. It's cool how they have everything blocked off. Main arena. Look at the snow. Look at the snow, guys. Okay, cool. Huh, all right, cool. I should come in here. This is good that I'm walking around this way. I think I'm gonna go. Look at this, look how beautiful this place is though. You know, instead of paying billionaires their, money, they build shit like this in Japan. Right? What does this say here? Not to go up here? What does that say? I don't know what that says, but I'm going up there because that's the way to my seating. And there's my car right there. My car is right there. I think that's my car. Maybe not. Look at this here. It is beautiful. All concrete, designed with pouring lots of concrete. It's all done with concrete forms. Yeah. Fed. Oh, there's a little coffee shop here. Is it closed? Oh, it's closed right now. They have a little coffee shop here. See, look. This guy's having a little smoke. I wonder when they open up. Drink menu, look. Oh, that's good. Let's have a coffee here. Nanji made? 8, 9:30. Juji. 10. Q. Juji. 10:30 maybe. Well, look, they got little lunch things here too. Look at that. Little bento lunches. The cook showed up here. I think I want to film from here. Look, this spot right here. This spot right here seems good. Unless it's going to be so crowded I can't see, Wouldn't this be good right here? I can zoom right in, catch the action. As long as there isn't a shit ton of people in front of me, that would be good. Yeah, it does. It's a big sports facility. If I leave, I'm gonna lose my parking space. So the only thing that's stopping me from leaving is I got a good parking space. That's the only thing that's stopping me from leaving is a good parking space. Oh, this is closed. It's closed, so you can't come in this way. Mofo. Okay. It's closed. Yeah, look at all the people coming in here on there. Oh my God. We're here at the regional boxing championships in Japan, high school regional boxing championships. Supporting my son, Mikey, who won his state championship flyweight newcomers division. So there's flyweight newcomers division. So it's like your first tournament division, he won it. So now he's in the flyweight regional newcomers division. So he's gonna fight it out there, representing his state against a bunch of other states, right? Information board. Getting quite a few people here now. Here it is. Here's the schedule for today. Look, here's the schedule for today. Go ahead and let me know what it means. So you can take it with your AI, ask AI what the schedule says. I'm sure this means it's reserved, right? It's reserved. I guess, I don't know. No idea. No idea. But something is happening here, something is happening here, something is happening here and here and here and here. All right, that's all I know. Look at that, they got vendors. Look at this shit here. Oh, shelter. This is emergency sheltering. So when people flooding, disaster, they can convert the place into, everyone has their own little tent. Isn't that kind of cool? Look, also here, a triage. I don't know if this is medical or this is, everyone has their own little. Maybe when, I guess this is flood warnings or something because it's red around the rivers, you know, like the flood. This can, so this is where it can leak. They're showing where all the, I guess the flooding can happen, right? I guess. The type of material. So this is showing the, you can scan this right here if you want to do more. Well, look, it says no camera, no selfie, no camera. So I don't think I'm supposed to be filming in here. I don't think you're supposed to film. Guys, I may have to kill this stream. In there. Or just film me. Let's see. Fuck. think I'll sit in the car. I'm gonna sit in the car. And we can play some fake fuck Christian people loving Nazi music in the car. And chill out. We're gonna go to the car. Ooh, it's cold outside. We'll sit in the car. It isn't, I mean, I got forever. I can charge up my thing. We can play some fake fuck Christian people loving Nazi music. See, the parking lot's filling up. So if I leave, I'll lose my spot, and that'll suck. Because I've gotten right up here at the entrance. We can see what's going on in Minnesota. What? To me, it belongs to someone else. To me, it belongs to someone else. All right, I'll be back. I don't know what's going on. We'll be back. I got a strange notification on my YouTube channel saying, heads up, we've detected your video. Video in your stream belongs to someone else. Your stream may be temporarily blocked if you plan to continue. Please ensure that the content owner has added you to the channel. I wonder if that was music. Guess that was music or something in there. Weird.